This is the follow-up to my Destiny weapon mechanics video. Since 2.0, Destiny has changed significantly. Before I start that though, I must make a correction. Target acquisition and aim assist are the exact same thing. Bungie just didn't want to say, hey, this gun kinda helps you aim, kinda aims for you a little bit. So we're just gonna call it target acquisition. It sounds cooler, sounds more futuristic. So just to be absolutely clear, target acquisition and aim assist are the levels of magnetism of which your crosshairs will follow a target. Sticky aim, if you will. So before I get into accuracy, range. The range stat has been fine-tuned since the 2.0 patch. It used to be simply damage drop-off over distance, as it is in any shooter. How far your bullets can go before they lose damage. Now, range is everything. Range contains your target acquisition, your accuracy, and your damage drop-off over distance. So back in Destiny Year 1, auto rifles were king. It was the age of the Suros regime. How do you fix auto rifles? At first, they just reduced the damage. Plain and simple. People hated this. Auto rifles fell off completely. This gave rise to the age of hand cannons. I can see why they made these changes. Stability, in my opinion, was more valuable than range in Year 1. And finally, accuracy. What is accuracy? In my previous Destiny mechanics video, I stated that accuracy is how close your shots will fire dead center. This is technically true, but can use a lot of clarification. Accuracy is a cone. Imagine, if you will, you are holding a flashlight. The farther away you are from something, the larger the light cone will be. There are two kinds of accuracy: hipfire accuracy and ADS accuracy. ADS, which is aim down sights. There are also two states to accuracy: initial accuracy and accuracy under sustained fire. The longer you fire your weapon continuously, the more bloom there will be to your accuracy cone to a certain point. In a recent video, Dado from Dado Does Destiny explained how accuracy is currently poorly represented in the game and how only one perk truly shows you accuracy in effect: the persistence perk. The longer you fire a weapon, the tighter your hipfire reticle will become. This is the only visual representation of accuracy that we have so far in Destiny. According to John Wisniewski, a Bungie employee, I hope I'm saying your name right, the reason for the vagueness of accuracy in the game right now is that they did not want Destiny to boil it down to a numbers game, in which you look up numbers for which weapons have the highest stats in everything. Pardon me for being more cynical, but this is basically a marketing strategy. Destiny is an RNG based game. It's all about the loot. If you know which guns were the best at everything, there would be less incentive to get many of the weapons hidden in the loot table. Anyways, back to the point. So we discussed hipfire accuracy. Now there is ADS accuracy. Essentially, ADS accuracy is the exact same thing as hipfire accuracy, just much tighter. This is what separates Bungie shooters from most other shooters. In Call of Duty, for example, wherever your crosshairs are aimed, that is exactly where the bullet is going to go. This is not so in Destiny, and for that reason, I like to refer to Destiny range as effective range. If they are within your cone, even a missed shot can still land. But if they are outside of your effective range, even a perfectly aligned shot is still probably going to miss. What this means for you is to put a lot more consideration to the range perks. Me, in Destiny Year 1, I used to only care about stability. Now all I care about is range. Unfortunately for all of us, you can't really see the differences in increased accuracy. You can definitely feel them. As Bungie put it, you could feel the changes of accuracy. If you remember Year 1 Thorn, in fact, it's still prevalent. Send it. Put on Send It on your Thorn. You will feel a difference. If you are a Year 1 Destiny player and you could swear by your mother's grave that the Send It perk made you land your shots more often, you're not crazy. This is what accuracy is. Hell, this is what range is now. In fact, I tested how much range increases your damage drop-off over distance, and surprisingly, it's not that much. What that means is that increases in your range stat are not percentage based. In fact, it kinda sounds like John Wisniewski is confirming this in the link I'm going to leave in the description. To sum that all up nicely, range is the effectiveness of your weapon, and accuracy is the cone in which it can be effective. There is one last thing. I'm sorry if this is so much information to digest at once. Your archetype is going to be the main determinant factor in how much damage is lost over range. It's now clear what Bungie had in mind when they changed the range stat. In Year 1, auto rifles could compete with scout rifles at range. Not anymore. The archetype of the weapon is now much more important. This also helps explain why the Suros regime was so dominant in Year 1. Not only did it fire slower so it was easier to line up your shot, but it also gave more time for the accuracy bloom to shrink. I really hope you learned something. I really hope you enjoyed the video. This video was long overdue. Videos are going to be coming much more often than they have been in the past. You can leave a comment if you have any more questions about what range and accuracy are. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, spread your fire, Guardians.